So, hello guys, I am showing you how to take your acrylic, powder, gel nails off at home really quickly. Shaky, shaky, shaky there on the camera. I don't know why that happened. So, you'll need a bowl of warm water. I just went downstairs in my kitchen, got a little plastic bowl so you could see through it, threw some water in it, and went into the microwave for about a minute. Maybe depending on how strong your microwave is, you might want to put it on maybe 30 seconds. And then also got a bottle of 100% acetone nail polish remover. And you will also need, as you see me throw in there, a little baggie of some sort, like a little plastic bag, and some cotton balls, just to get the residue. So these are my nails. As you can see, I already started taking them off. The tips usually melt off first, and then we will begin. So initially, I did not know that you could do this at home and how quickly it would be. I just initially went and got the 100% acetone. I said, look, acetone works for powder acrylic gel nails, so it should work to take off my powder nails. And I got my cotton balls and I went to work. So, but anyway, what you want to do here is get your 100% acetone nail polish remover. Yep, you need 100% acetone nail polish remover. It has to be acetone. You want to pour it into your baggie. So you see now I'm actually placing the bag into the bowl of water, and then you put your hands into the bag. Now you don't need that much acetone in the bag. You only need a very little bit because it's only needing to cover your nail bed. So I got my hands in the bag. I am just soaking them off. You'll see in a few seconds here a little bit of movement at the bottom of the screen. That is just me using the bottom of the bowl in the bag to kind of like scrape off or just rub it off a little bit, to help it along, move it a little faster. So I did get a little bit impatient when it came to just waiting for it to soak off. I don't recommend that you pick it or scrape it or anything because that can mess up the integrity of your nail bed. So see there, it is coming off. See, remember from the beginning of the video till now? See how it's getting sticky now? It's melting off. And I stick my hands back in because, what do you know, they're not quite finished yet. So I'm going to let that sit, let that soak for a little bit. And I just want to say that when I went to the nail salon, this was, I got, before the last time I got my nails done before this whole coronavirus thing came along, it was back in February. I was pregnant at the time, and that's beside the story. But I go to my, we all got our regular nail techs that we go to. So I went to her. She did me good, and I was supposed to go back in March. I ended up having my baby, and then I couldn't go back because everything was shut down. Then I ended up moving across the city and had to go somewhere else. Pause real quick so we can see what the acetone is doing. See how it is coming off, and I'm only like playing it and showing you this just for the purposes of the video. Usually I would not be getting it everywhere, all over my hands and stuff like that. So back to my story. I went to this guy, moved into a different city, went to this guy, he did my nails, and when I tell y'all, he put the acrylic powder on so thick. I'm not sure what we're using these days, if it's gel, acrylic, or powder, but he told me it was powder. They did have a long life, and I was pretty satisfied, but the application was just really thick. He messed up a couple times, a couple times. Let me stop. But he messed up, and they look good from far away, but when you get up on them Jones was bubbled the fuck up. So just watch me. You can see that the water is turning white. You can see that I am aggressively moving my fingers around in the bottom of the bag to hurry this up because I don't want to sit here any longer. And it does work. So, right? So you can see that. You see how it's just like, now I'm showing y'all this is, I did speed it up a little bit, but y'all have been sitting here with me the whole time, like watching this come off. I didn't speed it up that much. So you can see like it's really like melting off. I would highly recommend this technique. I would not recommend that you go into the salon and pay I don't know how much to get each nail taken off or to get a whole set or whatever. This acetone is not a special acetone. It didn't come from no special store. It came from, I think I went to I don't know, y'all know those, I don't know, CVS or Target, but it's a store brand. It's not no big nail polish brand or whatever. So again, I scrape soak. You can just soak. There are other YouTube videos out there where they just put their hands in and they just soak. But for me, I wanted it to hurry up. So I started scraping it off along the way. The train is coming. Yeah, so I might actually end up just cutting this part out because it is like you're just sitting here watching me soak my nails for maybe for the let's see, I'm moving again. Right, so at this point we are like coming down to the end portion of getting the acrylic off, and what you're going to see me do is to help it a little bit. I am going, oh, look at that, I'm making a mess. See, I'm getting real impatient now, look. But the thing about it is, as I'm actually just pulling it off. You shouldn't pull it off because it's going to mess up the integrity of your nail bed, and you're going to pull off some of your nail bed along the way. But it was really soft. It was really sticky, so I was able like to just peel it off like a sticker for the most part. So once I couldn't do that anymore, once it started drying hard again, I stuck my hands back in and I let it sit for a couple more seconds. And as my hands are in there, you can't see because the bowl is all fogged up, but I was using my other fingers in the acetone to kind of, push the rest of the acetone off of my nail bed. I mean, not acetone, powder. So scrapey, scrapey, scrape. And maybe when you're doing this, you could probably use like a cuticle pusher or something just to like help it. Because I don't think that using my other nail, which is already weak from, having the nails on. And y'all, I had these on for a month. I got these done July 8th, which was my birthday, and I didn't take them off until August the 12th. So this was something that I think that I don't know if it's the powder that kept them on longer, But I'm a mom, and I change diapers, I wash dishes, I work, I cook, I clean, I wash clothes, I'm lifting. I have two young sons, so these nails really did the thing. So I am just using my finger again here to get the remainder of the I keep calling it acrylic, but I'm not sure if that's what they're still using in the salon. You can comment down below and tell me what we're using now. I usually get gel. I don't know if they do acrylic and then they put the gel on top, or they just all gel. I don't know. It's just like with the credit cards. I'll be swiping and sticking it in. I don't know. But we are just pick. I'm look. Y'all see how impatient I'm getting? I'm like, get off, get off. I think maybe I wanted to do something else. I had some other things to do, and it was just taking too long. Yeah, so right here, I think I was watching my girl barely. I was watching my girl Bailey Sarian. Y'all know she do the Makeup Murder Mystery Mondays, and so I watch her a lot while I'm getting dressed in the morning. So shouts out to Bailey Sarian. But we coming up on 12 minutes here. And remember, the first 3 minutes of the video, y'all, I was actually getting my ingredients together, coming to the meeting prepared. So don't count those minutes. I said it would take approximately 5 to 10 minutes, and I did not lie. So as you can see, like, y'all, it's almost done. So I decided to go ahead and stick my thumbs in, because remember now, throughout the whole video, I was using my thumbs to clean my other fingers off. So now I'm going to be focused on, just like when you do your nails, you do all your other fingers first and you do your thumbs last, because usually you use your thumbs to clean out any, extra stuff that might be in there, nail polish, bleeding into your nail, stuff like that. I'm only an intermediate nail person. I can do my own nails, but I be watching YouTube videos. So, okay, so side note, I think that for the most part, if I had let it just, my nails just soak all the way through without moving them, without doing anything, taking them out, I think it would have took closer to 5 minutes, maybe 7. But because I'm so impatient, I made this take a little bit longer than it should have. So now you see me, actually, I'm done here. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Any extra residual, I'm going to use a cotton ball and the acetone. And, bad camera girl. Well, I'm using the cotton ball. Well, you can see now. See, I'm using the cotton ball and the acetone to just kind of scrape it off a little bit. And I did speed this part up some. So, all in all, maybe this took about 10 to 15 minutes. And really, it's done here. Really, it's done here. I can go ahead and put my oil on and everything. But I am just going over it just to make sure all of the acrylic powder, all of those chemicals are off of my hands. I'm using the acetone to actually clean all of it off of my hands. I don't know if you can see the white on my hands, but that is from the powder, obviously. So I am just showing you close up what I am doing. So I'm just going over each nail. They are very, very, acetone will dry the hell out of your nail bed. So in my mind, I'm thinking that this is still the white nail polish from my nail set. And then after a while of me doing this is why it's so long too, because I did some dumb shit right here. After a while of me doing that, I realized, Jasmine, your nails are dry. Your nail bed is dry. This in no way or shape or form is polished because the polish was on top of the fake nail. So like just watch me sit here and be special because that like literally legitimately that's what I thought in my head. I was like, why is it white nail polish on my fingers? Now mind you, it could have been because I was soaking in there and everything like that, but nah. Nah, it wasn't any nail polish. So we're just gonna act like I'm making sure all of the acrylic is gone off of my nails, and we're gonna act like we can actually see what's going on here as well. So in my dumbness, I am making sure all of my nails are clean so you can see me doing the dumbness and you can see how where I was scraping, you can see how it did do damage to my nail bed. So, and at this point I have lost my right, no, I'm sorry, my left poindexter finger. It did break off because that is one of the ones that I did just peel off. So, but all the other ones are pretty good. So I am wiping, and this is like not like really, really important. However, I will say that after I finish wiping here, I go ahead and I take the same acetone, take one of those cotton balls, and just wipe my whole hands off, and then I go wash my hands. So I'm probably just going to just save you some time, save your eyes, save your life, and skip to the next part. So here I am showing you my nails. Okay, so we are back. I showed you how dry my hands were. I went and washed my hands, cleaned my hands off with just some sensitive soap and water, and I went and got some oil. You know, you can use any lotion, moisturizer, oil of your choice. I chose to use a little bit of almond oil and a little bit of olive oil. Almond oil has it's like fatty acids in it, and I think olive oil is like a carrier oil or something. So same thing for your hair you do for your nails. Um, Now you can see that I'm actually like massaging it into my nail bed, like really around the cuticles, really getting that moisture back into my nails. They've been covered for 4 weeks. They've just gone through a catastrophe with this acetone, and they just, have been through a lot. So I give my nails some tender loving care, and this is the finished result. My nails.